Happy Friday, Madeira girls and Mrs. Grimm's Modern World History Part 3. Congratulations, you made it to Friday. This is the first week of Mod 6 of virtual learning, so you're 1 week out of 5 into Mod 6. I think it'll start going by faster. Really good job so far. I appreciate all of your efforts very much. I decided that whenever you have an assignment due, even a short journal entry like today, I'm going to make one of these short videos, only a few minutes, just to make sure that everything's clear. So for clarification, we will have optional meetings every single Monday during Mod 6. We will have a few additional optional meetings, but of course they're always optional. And then every day that you have something due, I will do one of these mini lectures, if you want to call them that. So, yesterday you read about the British partition of India, where India became independent from England, but was split in roughly in half, where the Hindu population would stay in a country that was called India, and the Muslim population would move to a new country called Pakistan. So, one of the problems with this was that those populations were not already in the geographic region where they were supposed to be. Like, not all Hindus were already in what would be India, not all Muslims were already in what would be Pakistan, and so it resulted in some forced migrations. And during those forced migrations were not always peaceful. Many times they were quite violent. And the Hindus kind of had the upper hand because under British colonial rule, they had more representation in the British colonial government. So that affected power relations, and we can still see the remnants today. So yesterday, while studying Partition, you looked at that, what I think is an amazing online resource of primary sources from the British National Archives that site curated for educational purposes. And there was really no primary source in particular that I wanted you to focus on. I just hope you liked exploring the primary sources behind what actually happened, and hopefully you were able to discuss with your accountability buddies yesterday. Now, today is a current event paragraph that's due. This is supposed to be straightforward. It's not trying to trick you. You just have to write one paragraph about a current event in Muslim-Hindu relations in that region. When I was looking through the Times of India, though, everything was about coronavirus, and I did make, understandably, of course, I did make the assignment sheet before everything was about coronavirus. So if you can't find something to write about in Times of India, please feel free to use any reputable news source that you might turn to. I mean, such as the New York Times or anything. If you have any questions about that, you can ask me. Some basics today are that Prime Minister Modi of India is the leader of the party that has been persecuting Muslims in India, and that violence is the worst that it's been since the partition itself in the late 1940s. So that's all for today. As always, email me or chat me on Teams if you have any questions. Once again, good job getting through your first week of online learning. I really appreciate all of your efforts, and I'll see many of you in our optional virtual meeting on Monday at 10:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy.